Okay, Benjamin.
Hell yeah.
You ready, bruh?
Yeah, man. Let's get it, man.
You seem like you need some coffee or something.
Gee, I think
You need to wake up or something. Huh?
I'm here.
You here, huh? Get up. Hey, get up out of here. Get up out of here. What you doing? Oh,
Yeah, something.
go. What you trying to do? Don't you hate when y'all recording your goddamn kids come on in the room?
Always wanna be around this shit, man.
Always trying to be in the camera.
I'm lying. Trying to get their 5 minutes.
Hey, you know, one about 9 years old, the other one 5 months, you know? How he walking and talking already?
Good question. I guess he went to school.
Went to school?
Oh, man.
Puppy daycare.
You know what? They got that, though. They got that. You know, they train your dog. I think that's where the dog whisperer graduated from.
But okay. You know what I'm saying?
Another day.
Another day?
Yeah, another day.
You ready to get it? You ready to get it cracking? Ready to get it busted?
Yeah, man. We can go ahead and get it cracking. Get it
Ready to get it busted?
Yeah.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. This is the Hold Up.
Wait a minute.
Hold up.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is the Hold Up. Wait a minute. Hold up. You know what I'm saying? This is the Wait a Minute morning show featuring B.E.N. And y'all know my stilo. It's the boy, Mr. Watcha. What?
Watch your tone.
Watch your tone. Watch your tone, man. We back at it.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and hit this record button over here on this end over here.
You go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we back at it. We back at it with another episode of Wait a Minute morning show.
Yeah.
So for those who don't know, the Wait a Minute morning show, we pretty much like to talk about whatever.
Yeah, whatever, whatever happened in the week,
You know what I'm saying?
Whatever positive.
Right. What's really going on? We want to leave, you know what I'm saying? Get your morning started. Good morning. You know what I'm saying? Get your morning started, and also help get y'all week started. And Ben, to start this episode off, I kind of want to ask you, how are you preparing for this week, my brother?
How am I preparing? I'm preparing for success, And the ways I'm doing that, first I got to prep my mind. I'm trying to get enough sleep first. I'm trying to get enough sleep so I can prepare my week, so I can go out there and be successful.
Okay.
But that's really just it,
I like that, man. I like that. I think that is a great, way to get your week started, get him more rest. What you said? Wake up and go back to sleep, though. That's all.
No. Wake up, you gotta get to it.
Oh, okay.
you gotta make sure that you do get enough rest so you can. Get
right.
In between that, though, just making sure I'm making those proper connections.
Right.
Sometimes people don't pick up the phone and just give people a call so you can't connect.
Right.
And that's really what it comes down to. That's how you make.
Man, I like I said, I like that. I think for me, my week, I think for what I need to get done, I think I need to, let's say, I think I should meal prep. I think I think meal prepping is definitely a good way to get the week started.
Yeah, I think meal prepping also allows you to save money, though, man. People don't know that hidden gem.
Okay.
Because truthfully, I just started meal prepping. I started meal prepping like 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
And I've already saved $100. No. but no, for real. Like meal prepping, though, I put up a few hamburger patties and stuff. Because usually I go ahead and buy a big log of ground beef. You know what I'm saying? But I decided to cut it up in different parts. I was like, I might as well make this some burgers. This would be for like some massive.
Wait, so you don't get the pre-made patties? You make them yourself?
Make them myself.
There you go. That's all right. I feel say, man, we too old to be getting these pre-made patties. I ain't gonna lie to you. I do it with the turkey burgers though. I decided not to eat meat as much as I used to, man. Yeah. The hormone and chicken kind of freak me out.
It's true.
The hormones, yeah.
And truthfully, you got to really think about, especially in these times right now, like what is they putting in the meats? Because all these businesses done went out.
Right.
I ain't gonna say out of business, but they done lost profit. So now they all chopping up the sauce. You know what I'm saying? They all mixing it up, and they're breaking it down with different things. Like
I'm a fact check you, man. I don't know what.
Man, look, and I had some pops like 2 weeks ago. I'm a 28-year-old man. I ate pops a lot of times in my lifetime. They didn't change up that substance, man. They done changed it up, man.
I don't know if y'all seen that. The tea just popped me in the eye, but
oh man, you
but no, man, I definitely feel you though. Like with yeah, but like I think meal prepping like could definitely help you save money as well, man. But like having that regimen, having a routine to get the week started, I think that's definitely my route to go,
But you know what though? I think that is really just the map to success though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because if human beings are habitual creatures, and a lot of times, then we have a few people out there who are couch potatoes, they sit on the couch, watch live TV,
okay,
whatever. But the reason they do those things is because, they don't, or even are disorganized persons because they aren't organized. So, if they do have a few different habits that they can implement in their daily lives or whatever, 12 p.m., 3 p.m., somewhere around there, to just do maybe free thinking, free thoughts, creative thinking. Or whatever. Give yourself, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. And, I'm pretty certain you'll end up being a more happier person just because you've already accomplished the goal.
Right, man. And honestly, like, I think meal prepping and like, finding that healthy routine is definitely beneficial now more than ever because of COVID, man. Like, I think we are all forgetting about the fact that we need to start eating better. We need to start treating our body better. Right. Not just trying to duck and dodge this COVID situation.
It's still out here.
It's definitely still out here, but you need to also figure out ways to help your body protect you from it. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I have to say with that. So hey, get your week started right, and you know what I'm saying. We just put y'all on something. We just put y'all on notice with a little health tip, I guess.
Hopefully y'all absorb that.
We still got to fact check Ben though. We still got to fact.
Hey, if you don't believe me, man, go ahead and taste your Frosted Flakes.
Right.
Taste them, eat them up, and absorb that. And tell me it don't taste different.
So for the wait a minute, hold up, wait a minute, morning show. We like to ask Ben, what the F?
What the F?
What the F? What we got for what the F this week, man?
What the F? You know what? I have to piggyback off the COVID. Face masks. That's what the F stands for this
okay.
week. Get your face mask. I don't care if they this big or that big. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just go ahead and have it on. For the safety of yourself and others. I don't got time to be getting sick for you. Shoot. Especially because the reason I bring this up though, me and my lady we go out to Cheddar's down there in Kenosha. Shout them out or whatever. But we go out there. And as we're eating or whatever, a big large group of people walk in, and I'm telling you, man, they either sneezing, and they ain't sit too far away from us. But I don't know if it's just me, but all this coronavirus stuff that's going on has me paranoid of actually getting the disease. So put your face mask on, because I don't need your disease.
Right. Hold on, but you just said something about mucus, and my kids put me on notice about something this week.
Oh, go ahead.
This last week. They told me that the little slimy stuff that's on the chicken or in the inside of the chicken.
Yeah.
It's actually mucus.
Huh?
Yeah, the slimy stuff that's on your chicken when you tear it apart and all that. She said that. Mucus. I don't know.
I mean,
my kids told me that.
Chicken
mucus.
It could be like fatty. It's different mucuses though. There's there's.
I don't know. My kids told me, but yeah.
Fact check Tone. We gotta somebody out there put Tone on notice.
Right.
No, man. If it is though, man, that's scary, dog.
Right. Hey, so I like that. I like what you had going on right there for what the F. On a Watcha what?
Watch Tone.
On the Watcha what segment, man. Man, I don't know, Ben. Have you seen the SNL skit with Dave Chappelle?
Man,
have you seen Dave Chappelle's monologue on SNL?
I saw brief clips of it. I need to run it back.
Man,
I need to run back. What happened though?
Yeah, that's why it's called Watcha What, baby. Because you about to watch it right now, baby. You about to check this out. About to check this out, man. Come get these lessons, okay?
Yeah, man.
You hate. I don't hate anyone. I just hate that feeling.
Yeah.
I don't hate anyone. I just hate that feeling.
Right. That's some deep, impactful stuff, man. For real. I mean, but really, I feel like, man, Dave Chappelle is important for one or two reasons. One is he really is incredibly funny as hell. But second, he's very intelligent, very smart, very witty.
So gifted.
Yeah.
So gifted.
He knows how to hold a complete mirror up to the world, you know, and really put something on display that a lot of people are feeling, you know, or have been feeling. As he just so poetically did this and this stand up special right here, you know.
Bro, like I don't think that could have been said in any better way, form, fashion at all, bro. Like that was well said, real well put together. Like.
Right.
Like you said, it was a mirror.
Yeah, it was a complete mirror to America, man. Mm-hmm. And if you wanted to be able to understand what somebody who looked like they blue versus somebody who is orange, you know, feels like, you know, I definitely, you know, look at this. But you know what, I don't even want to say blue and orange. You know, being black versus just being, you know, somebody else in this world here in America, you know, being a
minority,
I don't subscribe to that.
I feel
you know, because that's really just a word that they threw out there.
I feel you on that. I feel you on that.
You know, but nah, man, it's really just like, man, wow, so impactful. Because I mean, really, I mean, a lot of times that's how I felt. You know,
right.
The part that stuck out to me, especially, is when he was like, you know, I can't tell the truth without it having to end with a punchline. You know, a lot of times, you know, she'll be in black and you working in the workforce or whatever, working in the workplace, and you trying to, you know, move up. You can't necessarily put that black patch on a lot of times, you know, act your actual, you know, who you is, you know, because you got to put a different face on, because otherwise they feel you might be a threat to them. You might be the angry black man or the angry black woman to them.
Right.
You know, and these are a few things that do linger off in our minds sometimes. You know, am I being perceived as the angry black man? Am I being perceived as an angry black woman? You know, whether you are or you not, you know, shoot, it's the fact that me being black in America, I still got to play that game with you up until I feel comfortable enough, you know, shoot, because otherwise you might judge me or actually slight me in a different fashion, and I'm even totally not. I remember somebody accusing me of stealing their laptop just because I had two of them.
Huh.
You know? Huh. So it's kind of like, it's one of them things where it's just like, bro, like it's just 2020. Black people got money too. You know?
Right.
But that's just so minuscule of the things that we face in America. You know, shoot, but man,
and it was definitely well illustrated, man. Definitely. Like, I want to know what y'all think about that, man. I want to know how y'all feel about Dave Chappelle SNL monologue, man. Right. Leave a comment below, or definitely, definitely leave a comment below, and you know, let us know how y'all felt on that, man. Right. But I definitely thought that was a powerful message, and I hope y'all didn't see it in such a negative or. I hope y'all seen it as it should have been seen.
Definitely, you know.
Look in the mirror, man. This is America. This is your America. For real.
It really is, man. But see, that's what I said earlier, you know, Tom. Because the thing that people fail to realize, you know, of course we got this black thing over here. We got Mexican, we got white people. Got all these different people here in America, but you forget that America is a melting pot. So when you see a melting, we are in real time. We are all melting into one another.
Right.
Eventually, you know, 1,000 years from now, 2,000 years from now, everybody of every creed will be mixed right here in America, and it'll be only just American. And I hope they learn from the past and realize we don't need to discriminate against who's lighter, who's darker, who's this, who's that,
right,
who's this and that and third. Just please learn from us and just be together. But, you know, I feel like if this generation, the millennial generation, you know, takes forward and takes lead, you know, I feel like we definitely have the greatest change that has ever happened will come from this generation. Well, I mean, I just feel like, you know, we're a melting pot, man. We're a melting pot of ideologies, melting pot of attitudes, different sexes, different creeds. You know, once all this fighting stops happening, and I'm not just saying, you know, physically, you know, mentally, you know, even in the media, you know, from all those different levels happening, and all actually finally meshes together, then this America, the United States of America, will be united.
And it goes all with the influence, like, you know, definitely, we have to influence each other in a positive direction, man. Like, in a positive direction, positive energy, activate constant elevation. You know what I'm saying?
Peace.
You know what I'm saying?
Peace, my brothers and sisters.
Yeah, so man, definitely continue to like inspire each other, man, and like you know our motto, man. Our platform is your opportunity. So we definitely want to continue to like, put you on notice. We want to continue to empower our people, or give people the words and wisdom to empower themselves, because we really can't empower you. That's something that you have to be able to do by yourself.
Right. You know, it's kind of like just kind of what going back to what Dave Chappelle kind of just said. In regards to, you know, if you're feeling that anguish, you know, if you're feeling a bit anger, feeling frustrated, feeling like nobody understands you, if nobody cares about you,
right?
You know, you still got to pick yourself up and figure out a new way to develop a new you, so you can go about and live your life instead of ending it. And I know a lot of people have done that, you know, and rest in peace to everybody. You know,
we are the future, y'all. Come on now.
Yeah.
Everybody out there, come on now.
We really are.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, so you need to uplift your vibrations, raise your vibrations.
Yeah. All that.
Man, really just, you know, just think positive thoughts, man, because we don't have any time for, you know, no negativity around here.
Right. Ain't no hate in my blood, Craig.
Right.
You know?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, Ben, how you like the new setup, man? You know what I'm saying? We doing the morning show from, this the P.Y.O.N headquarters right here.
This is pretty fine right here.
You see it? You know what I'm saying?
You know?
I painted that.
Oh, man. I can see.
I did all that. You know what I'm saying?
See that, man. He's an artiste. All right, Pablo Picasso.
Right, man. No, but with every wait a minute morning show, we definitely want to end on a positive note, Ben. And I kind of want to know, you know, for today's show, I kind of want to know what drives you, man. What motivates you.
What drives me? What motivates me? What drives Ben? My car. No.
Oh, okay. I'm driving in my car.
Right. No, honestly, man, you know, I've had ups and downs throughout my lifetime, but one thing that truly drives me is a dream that I had years ago that I talked to God in my dream, man. Right,
man. Nothing wrong with that.
And, you know, no matter how hard I've ever felt, I've always came back to that, and I felt like, you know, God wouldn't talk to me if I didn't have some kind of purpose on this planet Earth or whatever. So, you know, I did that, and I always go back to that vision in my mind, and then I always go back to the music, because music has always just driven me throughout my life. It's always been like my bounce back. It's always been a thing that's always held me as a person together. Whether I was sad, whether I was, you know, feeling good, you know, whether I was feeling, you know, excited, or whatever the case may be, it's always been something I love to do and sit back and create. So, shoot, it helps me deal with, you know, my mental stress.
Right.
You know, shoot, my challenges through my day-to-day lives, you know.
Let me ask you, what's the most inspirational song, or what is that one inspirational song you put on to get you going throughout your day?
Man, I can't say it's just any one, but I can say that, you know, truthfully, you know, me vibing out to like new music I'm about to create. You know, that's really what gets me to be like, okay, it's a new day, Ben. Get through it, Ben. You can do it, Ben.
Right.
Because, you know, shoot, music is one thing that uplifts all our vibrations. You know?
Right.
It's just that frequency for you to even feel good or feel bad or feel however. And, you know, when I hear a beat, it allows me to start illustrating, allows me to start creating, so I can build upon that and, you know, eventually express those feelings and thoughts that I felt at that time. Because I don't know about you, Tom, but I'm one of them people where, like, you know, my girl will come in, she'll ask me, like, oh, babe, how you doing or whatever, but I can't necessarily express how I'm feeling.
Right.
You know, but, like, if you go back and listen to me in song and truly listen to the music, you'll be like, okay, this is truly how Ben was feeling.
But I think it's important to put your feelings into words. I think you have to be able to express that, because or not necessarily just words, because some people, like, I can't put my feelings into my art as far as how I create, how I design, how I, like, excuse me.
But you do though.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, I think, like, I do recant my statement as far as putting your feelings into words. I think there's definitely a lot of different ways of putting your feelings out there, but I think you should definitely be able to express them. You should definitely work on being able to explain or, like, showcase it, because if not, you're gonna be having these bottled up emotions, and when it, you know what I'm saying, once you start bottling your emotions, you know what I'm saying, yeah, like, see, you never know how it's gonna spill out.
It's true. My little weird self, man, when I was like 12 years old. No, for real. I mean, my sister told me this about myself, though. She just told me that, you know, then you bottle up your emotions. You need to start, saying stuff about how you feel and stuff. And I guess, I just thought I just always channeled it through, just going back to what I just said, just music and stuff. But even besides music, it would be best if, if I could, express exactly, how I felt about certain things sometimes.
Right.
Verbalized it like you just said.
Right. And honestly, for me, what drives me and what motivates me is more so the thought process of, if I don't do it for myself, who gonna do it for me?
And that's real talk, man. Because a lot of people out here thinking that other people are gonna help them out,
right?
Man. And you may get some help here and there, but for the most part, you gotta go out there and do it.
And you don't always want those handouts, man. They could come with something on the other side of it. You know what I mean? Like definitely don't always want those handouts, because you never know how they's gonna turn out for you at the end. Like you also want to work and try to grind for what you want and not for what somebody else want for you. Right. So I think for me, it's definitely that mindset of, if I don't do it for myself, who gonna do it for me? And just the thought process of like just wanting to I have a drive and urge to succeed. Like I definitely want to be successful, and I don't want to step on nobody's toes in doing so.
But what drives you? Like what drives Tone to be like, man, I'm gonna go ahead and create this podcast. Man, I'm gonna go ahead and create this T-shirt. Hey, man, I'm gonna go ahead and link with this person.
I think in that sense, like what drives me is wanting to leave my footprint. I think I definitely want to leave a footprint. No, I know I want to leave a footprint in this world, man. I don't want to just be here and not like have a lasting impression. I don't want to just be here and don't impact or inspire or don't uplift and connect, build relationships. Like I definitely want to leave a footprint in this world. So that's what drives me for sure. You know what I'm saying? And just like wanting success for my family, wanting to build that legacy.
What is that? What is it? See, I was just want. I'm about to piggyback off that now, but no, for real. What even like what posted the idea in your mind to be like, I need to leave a legacy? Like, what did that even mean to you? Was there a certain point in your life where you was like, hey, I'm just gonna be like, I'm grabbing a legacy? Or
growing up black, you always want, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, definitely. Growing up, you will always want, but like some are able to get it
easier.
Yeah, easier than others. Already got it. Or already fortunate. So like for me, just the want as far as what I don't have.
Yeah.
I think is definitely like, what influences me as well. Like I want a lot, and not just for myself, for my people, not just for my people, for my kids to come, not for my kids to come, but for their kids to come. Like I want a lot, and like just knowing what I didn't have, I think is what also influence and drives that.
Right. Man, shoot, and just knowing it's possible though.
Right.
Knowing those things are possible. I remember, and this is like another thing that just, I guess, really just added on to like my personality, who I would be or whatever. But when I was like 4 or 5 years old, me and my family used to take a trip out there to it was like Detroit, somewhere around there in Michigan or whatever. And we used to go out there, and we had these aunts or whatever. They was rich though.
Okay.
Like, these aunts, like, I got some rich.
They had money though.
They had the bag, And me just being a kid, this is my first time like being in a real big house.
Right.
They got the paintings on the wall. They got the pool in the back. They got upstairs, downstairs, beneath the downstairs.
Right.
So it was like. And then I remember we would stay there for maybe a day or two, and then we would leave and come back to Racine, and I just would come back, to my normal living or whatever, which is like, in the hood or the north side, or off Woodrow or whatever. But I just would be able to be like, I know what life was like, and this is the life that I'm living. Eventually, at some point in my life, I'm gonna get over here though.
Right. Right. Definitely. So it's like pretty much setting those goals for yourself and like
man,
visualizing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Definitely visualizing.
You gotta have a vision.
Yeah, man. See, look, we got a little deep right there, man. But hey, that is the wait a minute. Hold up, wait a minute. Morning show and what drives and motivates you guys? That's my last question for y'all, man. What drives and motivates you, man? And also I put in excuse me, blah blah blah. My other question was, what did y'all think about the Dave Chappelle monologue, man. So those my last 2 questions for y'all, man. Make sure y'all check out Put You On Notice podcast, man. Y'all can check it out at pionmedia.squarespace.com. We on all podcast platforms, man. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio. Y'all know the vibes, man. Y'all know the vibes. And man, hey, grab your merch. Got new merchandise out there, man. You know what I'm saying? Got the Wait a Minute designs coming too. Yeah, y'all see the hats. Grab your Scullies, man. You know it's winter season. So we trying to keep y'all warm, man. You know, with Mo. Put You On Notice podcast gear. And hey, y'all know what it is. If you mad, oh well. Bye then. Hey, y'all just been put on notice.